just when you come to a foreign place, be respectful, you know? Yeah, you need to value the people that live there.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you should always respect people in general, no matter where you are and whatever the situation is like. So I just feel like you would do that in your own home country.
Right.
Why wouldn't you do that anywhere?
Exactly.
And Japanese people are so patient.
They are,
super patient, but there's a limit.
Right. Right.
And I totally respect that.
I mean, the only thing I compare to is Seoul in South Korea.
Okay.
And people are honestly a little bit nicer. To be honest.
Okay.
I think I like it more here.
Yeah.
Okay. Why is that?
I don't know. I like the. I
It's
just
just
like it
so
more.
nice,
It's
yeah.
so cozy
People are
and
nice.
everyone is
Yeah.
so.
Okay.
Everyone is so nice.
Do you see this? This is insane.
Pretty cool. Gotta hurry. All right, nice to meet you. What's your name?
Ida.
I like the thing on your teeth. That's
you.
cool. All right, what's your name?
Sicily.
Sicily,
Yeah.
just like the Italian
Yeah,
city.
yeah.
I like that. I've never been there. I always wanted to go. All right, nice to meet you guys.
Nice.
And where are you guys from again?
Iceland.
Iceland. And what do you think that, like, what do you like about Iceland that people don't know about? Okay. I mean, I'm assuming you guys like Iceland, right? Like, you're
Yeah,
from
yeah, yeah,
Korea.
we
It's
love
like,
Iceland.
What are you proud
I
of?
love eating ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
Is it different?
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah. We love eating ice cream during
Ice cream?
winter. Yeah.
Is it because the name is Iceland? Like it's no? Okay. Okay, ice cream. Okay. I'm gonna check it out for sure.
It's very good.
It's very good. Okay, what flavor do you recommend?
Vanilla. You just
Vanilla. Okay. Is it
No,
different?
you get like you pick candy to put in and they make it.
yeah, they mix
Okay.
it like a mixer.
So I'm not too much into sweets, but I'm gonna give it a try for sure. That sounds really good. All right, and how long have you guys been here for again?
4 weeks.
4 weeks. And where did you go?
We
All
went to
around.
Tokyo,
Okay.
Osaka,
Uh-huh.
Kyoto.
Fukuoka.
Fukuoka?
We
Yeah.
also went to
All the way down there?
Yeah, and Okinawa.
Okinawa too?
Yeah,
Are you
yeah,
serious?
yeah.
I just flew back from Okinawa today. In Naha, you thought?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
and we also went to Seoul. in Korea.
So
Yeah.
okay, so what do you think is the difference between like Tokyo and those places, maybe including Seoul? Like what do you think?
I think like Seoul is a little bit bigger.
Yeah, it's
Bigger
more
than
like
Tokyo?
a city. It reminds me of the U.S.
A
Okay.
little bit.
Yeah.
Even better than here, like even bigger than here and
Bigger
I feel
than
like
here.
it, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
interesting.
I think I like it more here.
Yeah.
Okay, why is that?
I don't know. I like the. I
It's
just
just
like it
so
more.
nice,
It's
yeah.
so cozy
People are
and
nice.
everyone is
Yeah.
Okay.
everyone is so nice.
Okay, interesting. Okay, so what food did you like the best in Japan? Like what food did you try? Sushi, ramen.
The curry as well.
The curry, Japanese
Yeah,
curry,
yeah.
is also popular in Iceland.
Curry?
Yeah, Japanese curry.
A little bit. There's like one place that does it, but
Okay.
it's very famous or like very popular in
It
Iceland.
must be very expensive too.
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
All right, last question. So a lot of Japanese people are now kind of upset with foreigners because a lot of them come to Japan because of yen dropping, and they would take advantage of Japan and they would be harassing Japanese people on the public transportation. So it went really viral on TikTok and stuff like that. And what message do you have to those foreigners that come to Japan to do obnoxious things? Maybe you first.
Yeah.
To the camera?
Yeah. I don't know. Just like if you're visiting a foreign country, you should like respect
Right.
their standards and like how they do things, their community. I don't know. Don't disrupt their peace.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
I really like that.
Yeah. I agree. It's just when you come to a foreign place, be respectful, you know? Yeah. You need to value the people that live there.
Okay, I really like that. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Nice talking to you. Nice talking to you. Have fun in Shibuya.
Antonia.
Antonio, okay, nice to meet you. Edita, that's my name. And you guys from Sweden?
From Sweden, yeah.
Okay, so it must be a lot colder over there compared to this.
It is.
Like a lot more colder? Yeah.
They're darker.
Darker.
A lot darker, like there's no sun.
Yeah,
Or something.
and no neon light, no nothing like
Like
this.
this. I mean, this is very unique right here. Like
Love
this
it.
is like only a specific area of Japan, right? Because I flew from Naha, Okinawa. Maybe you guys should check it out. It's much warmer. Right. Okay. So, what's your first impression of Japan? Like maybe you first.
Sure. A lot of like impressions, a lot of things going on at the same time, which is quite interesting. We don't have like the neon lights and all the commercials and all of that in Stockholm, so
Is that a good thing?
just a lot of things to take in. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
It's very like
Very fun.
very different.
Right. And you?
I would say everyone are themselves times 10.
Okay.
Like you would not see blue, pink hair in
Oh,
Sweden.
it's-
Like
okay,
you are
okay.
yourself, but a little bit.
The appearance.
Here is like maxed out.
I mean, you guys
So
look
it's like
unique
character.
too. You guys look
We
unique.
try to blend it. We try to
So
blend
you
it.
guys are wearing unique uniform, right? And they're like
that's
different. I like. Okay, you?
No, I really like it. It's a lot of impressions.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's also a lot of neon lights and
A lot of colors.
a lot of colors.
Right. Personality.
Personalities.
Are you?
as well.
No, I love it. I mean, the only thing I compare to is Seoul in South Korea.
Okay.
And I think, I don't know, here it's a little bit bigger.
Tokyo.
I feel like, yeah,
Okay.
Tokyo is bigger than Seoul, and people are honestly a little bit nicer. To be honest.
okay.
I
I
feel
agree
like
with
over
that.
there it was a little bit like they saw through you. They didn't really like appreciate that you were there or say thank you or stuff like that. Yeah. But here I feel like people are very nice.
You all
People are
went
more
there-
polite here.
Okay. You all went there together?
No, I think I'm the only one that's been.
Okay. So you feel very different.
Yeah, I think it's very difficult, but it's still quite close.
People always greet you and say hello.
Right, right.
People are nice, really
It's all
nice.
agree on the people here.
Yeah,
Very polite.
super nice.
I mean, I'm assuming Swedish people are nice too.
When you get to know them,
Yeah.
On a first impression.
We can be quite cold. At
Just like the
first
weather,
impression,
right?
yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. Like, what's your impression?
I would say it's very overwhelming, but like in a positive way, because I think that I went in this trip like being very excited and like a bit like almost like, a little bit like everything is gonna be so much fun and a little bit adrenaline, and then
But you like it?
yeah, I love it, but then it was just a lot going on, and then I was like, oh my god, I don't know where to go, what to do. Like everything looks so exciting. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe the last question. Well, like, do you have anything to say to those foreigners that come to Japan to do those obnoxious acts? Maybe to the camera.
That's a big question.
Yeah.
But I feel like Japanese people are very respectful, and I feel like people should definitely treat Japanese people with respect as well. So I'm very sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it happens everywhere, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I think we come here to learn the culture. Then you have one picture of the culture and you try to assume what it's like. But we come here, like in the beginning, we're a little bit laid back because we want to see what it's like, the polite version of it. So it's very, for us, I think it's very surprising to hear that you would assume it's one way, and I think that's the bad part of tourism, to be honest.
Right. I like that.
The only way to go for me is to come here and to adapt and learn and see where it's going. So for me, it's quite. Yeah, it's quite. It doesn't. It hurts that people come here and
Right.
disrespect the culture. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think you should disrespect any culture.
Right.
I think you should just enjoy it. Don't make fun of stuff.
Right.
I don't know. Just have a good time. Enjoy the people that are there and get to know people.
Just as long as you respect the culture.
Yeah, I mean it would be the same in Sweden or anywhere.
Right. Okay. You the last one.
Yeah, I mean, you should always respect people in general, no matter where you are, whatever the situation is like. So I just feel like you would do that in your own home country.
Right.
Why wouldn't you do that anywhere?
Exactly.
And I just think like we don't always have to think the same, but that doesn't mean you
That's true.
have to dislike people or
Right.
disrespect people.
Okay. I love that. Okay, thank you very much. Nice
Thank you very
meeting you.
much.
Nice meeting you.
Honestly, I've seen the most badass fashion. I've seen the most
Yeah.
badass expression. So whatever you do, that's the good part of it. Yeah, keep doing it. No matter
Keep
if
doing what
people
you're
doing
doing.
it in a bad way, just keep whatever you have here. Just keep doing it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's it. It's like honest.
Japan is a great country.
We've been in
It's a great
24 hours
country,
and we
yeah.
love it.
So it's Sweden, I heard.
Yeah.
People like to. Okay, thank you very much.
Cheers. Thank you.
ありがとう。
はい、次の方どうぞ。
Yeah, you got it?
What are you doing, dude? What's up? You're in Osaka.
I thought this is the last chance to be able to see
Oh my god.
Yeah. How do I look? Like, do I look different from way up?
Well, from here up.
Yeah.
Here we go.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I mean, you're looking good too. Okay, nice to meet you. What's your name? Ainsley, Australian with the unique name over there. Okay, and what's your name?
Jasper.
Jasper.
Yeah.
Wow, never heard of that before either. Okay, my name's Edita. And which area of Australia are you guys from?
Sydney.
Sydney. Okay. Okay. First time doing the interview, like people from Sydney. Okay, cool. And how long have you guys been here for?
Just about a week.
Okay. How do you like it here?
It's good.
Yeah.
First. Okay.
I've been a couple times.
Okay.
But this is the first time.
Okay. So first timer, and how do you think? Like, how would you describe the difference between Japan and Sydney?
It's like huge. Like there's a lot more to do here.
Because, like
Sydney.
more than Sydney?
A lot more to do.
Yeah.
Because also Sydney is very developed too, like a big city.
Yeah.
So even more than Sydney, you'd say.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
And what can you do here that you cannot do back home?
A lot more shopping.
A lot more shopping. Like people in Sydney are not too into shopping, or
There's just like better shops here.
Okay.
Like more variety.
Okay.
And then like also like the food,
Mhm.
and then it's just really interesting. Like there's lots of like cultural differences.
right?
which
Okay.
Like-
So okay. Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
okay. Sorry, I thought I could drop. All right. So there's a couple times you've been here. before.
Yeah.
And when did you come the last time?
Last year.
Last year. Is it different, you would say, compared to the last year? Right now?
Maybe. I mean, I'm a tourist, but there's probably more tourists here.
Okay.
than before.
Maybe mainly because of the yen dropping, possibly.
Yeah, I think maybe.
Okay. But do you prefer this time better or the last time?
I think this time a little bit better.
Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. All right. Maybe last question. So I wonder what kind of message you have to those people, because I believe Australia also gets those people coming there too. So maybe you first to the camera, maybe. Take your time.
I just think it's disrespectful.
Right.
And it's like doesn't benefit anyone.
Right. Okay. You?
I mean, yeah, I think when you come to another country, you should be respecting
Right.
the cultures and traditions of
For
that
sure.
country,
For sure.
which applies to anywhere.
For sure. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Nice talking to you. Nice talking to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Hey.
Hello.
Hey, how are you doing?
Great.
Okay. What's your name again?
My name's Emily.
Okay, Emily. Nice to meet you. And where are you from again?
I'm from Seattle, Washington, in the U.S.
Okay. And what are you doing here now?
I am visiting Tokyo with my boyfriend.
Okay.
We're in Japan for 11 days total. We go to Kyoto tomorrow.
So what made you come? Like, what made you choose Japan over other countries? There's a lot of countries that's like as fascinating as Japan is, right? So like, why Japan this time?
Honestly, I've had 3 friends
Mhm.
visit Japan in the last 3 months,
Mhm.
and one of them actually wasn't a huge fan, but the other 2 had wonderful things to say.
Okay.
So they really influenced me a lot.
Mhm.
Plus, it's February, it's low season.
Okay.
And as wonderful as it would be to see the cherry blossoms, I don't love crowds, so I did not want to be here.
But you're right here in
high season.
Shinjuku. You're
Well,
talking about the. Yeah.
I mean, I can handle, like a busy evening, but as I understand it, those weeks in March, April, when the cherry blossoms are happening,
Yeah,
it's just
way more.
insane.
It's way more packed
Yeah.
for sure. So you say that like yen's getting cheaper, like it's getting much weaker than it should
Yes.
be, right? So my thing is that like there's a lot more foreigners coming in that couldn't afford to come here if the yen were keeping up the value, right? So like I'm wondering like if I mean a lot of people are believing that like that's one of the biggest reasons why a lot of people will come here and do like low class obnoxious acts.
I've only been here for 4 days, so I haven't seen anything yet. But I think I read something, I might be misremembering, about a tourist who tried to carve, I don't remember if it was their name or their
Carve?
initials.
Oh, okay,
carve
yeah.
into like a wooden, I don't remember if it was like
Right,
a shrine or a
shrine,
temple or
temples,
it
right.
was something like that. It was a few weeks ago or
Right,
maybe a month
okay.
ago. I will say one more thing about the
Okay, go
obnoxious
ahead, please.
travelers.
Uh-huh.
I live in Krakow, so in Poland, and something that's become an issue over the last decade or so is British people coming to Krakow, where it's a lot cheaper, being obnoxious, drinking a ton on the street, and like being loud at night for the locals. And local people have come to really hate because they just act like it's a playground. They act like real people don't live there. And so I'm sure foreigners do that in Japan too. And Japanese people are so patient.
They are
super patient, but there's a limit.
And
So I totally respect that.
So you would just say like there might be a blowover about that situation where like people can't like put up with that bull crap anymore with the foreigners coming in.
Yeah. Because it just gets really frustrating after a while. Your tolerance is up here and then it goes down slowly.
Exactly. All right, so before we go, it's kind of related to that. Like before we go, as the last question, so like what would you have to say to the foreigners?
I would just say like be cognizant that there are people who live here and it's a different culture that you should be respectful of. And it's one thing to be uninformed, but it's another to intentionally like take up space or be obnoxious or damage sacred property. So just really think before you do anything stupid and don't do it.
All right, perfect. Okay, thank you very much.
No problem.
Have a good day.
You too.
All right.
Like you have that good balance of places you can go to see stuff. You can fish out here. Tons of activities you can do on top of like the nightlife, going out, socializing. So it's like a good balance.
Is into that?
Yeah.
You like that? You look at those like social medias online, like you see a lot of foreigners doing those like nuisance, you know, like obnoxious acts around. Have you seen any of those?
Oh, mostly Shuro Gaijin and some Kuro Gaijin. Yes, and it makes it, definitely for Kuro Gaijin, it makes it bad for me to come here. Because then it's like you see that.
I'm new to this.
I think if you're coming to Japan, you should respect the place and the people, like as they do to you. I find everyone here so respectful and so nice to you. So you should do the same in return.